These men just fed this guy a sandwich full of broken glass, and he's asking for seconds. They're trying to unalive him for insurance money, but so far, this man is proving to be immortal. It all starts when a group of men take out 3 life insurance policies on a homeless alcoholic who drinks at their bar every night. They plan to pour him free drinks until he dies of alcohol poisoning. They invite him over and start pouring. He drinks for 3 days straight, not sleeping once the entire time, and downing so much whiskey the bar runs out. Finally, he passes out at the end of the 3rd night. They carry him outside and leave him behind the alley, only to see him walk back into the bar the minute it opens next morning. This happens 3 more times, and the men switch tactics. They start feeding him antifreeze, thinking it'll shut down his kidneys, but he simply finishes his pints of antifreeze and thanks the men. They try pouring paint thinner into his drinks next. Then they acquire horse painkillers and try mixing that. They even mix rat poison into his beer. The homeless man still comes back every time, cheerful and thanking the men for all the free drinks. By now, they've been trying to unalive him for 4 months, and every month he survives is another insurance payment they can't afford. The man drinks so much the free drinks alone are bleeding their bar dry. They've officially spent more trying to kill him than they'd ever collect, and he just keeps walking through the bar door every morning, now expecting free drinks. At this point, it stops being about the money for the men, and they start trying to unalive him purely for the love of the game. They soak raw oysters in 20 times the amount of wood alcohol that is fatal and serve them next, but he savors everyone. Then they give him a sandwich full of spoiled sardines, tacks and needles, broken glass, and even grind the metal tin can itself into the filling. Yet when he finishes it, he asks for another one. They resort to paying a taxi driver to hit him at 45 miles per hour. He dodges the taxi twice. The 3rd time, it connects. The driver even backs over him just to be sure. They step outside, notice his caved head, his fractured skull, the blood dripping from the hole in his head, and call the ambulance. They return to their bar, and just a few days later, the man walks back in with a bandage around his head and asks for a drink. So they decide they're done. They rent a room for the night, bring him into it, tie him to a chair, and run a hose from a gas line straight to his mouth. The man struggles for far too long, but it works. He's dead. The men go to the insurance company and collect their $800.